guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to have a haul video of affordable makeup items. Since it's going to be my first ever haul for 2017, might as well gawin na nating affordable. So if you want to see what's in my haul, please keep on watching. To share with you, one of my goals for 2017 is not to buy more high-end makeup. Kailangan kung ilan yung bibilin ko sa high-end makeup, yun din yung bibilin ko sa local drugstore. And I'm not promising that I can do that all year long, but I'm going to try. What you will see in today's haul are mostly from local brands, proudly Filipino-made, and of course, yung mga drugstore brands from the US. So most of these are new. Yung iba naman, gusto ko lang itry kasi naririnig ko na rin na okay yung review sa kanila. Disclaimer guys lang most of these were sent and yung iba binili ko with my own money. And we're going to start with Ever Belena. These are the Ever Belena Advanced Supreme Lipsticks. This is a packaging and dalawang shades yung kinuha ko. Both are new shades. We have Mink Mauve, which is what I'm wearing right now, and Dusty Rose. Si Mink Mauve, mas pink siya kaysa kay Dusty Rose. Both lipsticks are buildable, and earlier, while I was applying it, sa unang swipe ko, nakukulangan ako sa pigmentation, but definitely guys, na buildable. Mink Mauve right here, and this is how it translates on my lips kasi medyo pigmented yung lips ko. And we have Dusty Rose. Nagagandahan ako sa mga shades na guys, kaya lang, when it says matte, it's not really totally matte. Still has a sheen to it, pero madali lang tanggalin yon. Just blot with a tissue and it's super matte. And yung pinaka nagustuhan ko, these are the shades that you would likely see sa mga high-end brands na pina-perfect, but now it's in our local brands. And maganda talaga yung shade niya. This is something that you can wear on a daily basis. Next, we have this EB Advanced LTD Liquid Lipstick, and I got two shades. Moody Merlot or Merlot, tapos Cashmere Blush. Here are the swatches. We have Moody Merlot and then Cashmere Blush. First thing that I noticed, it's not matte. Mostly kasi sa liquid lipsticks, lagi nating ine-expect na magiging matte sila, but this has this satin finish. When I was watching, yung napansin ko dito kay Moody Merlot, which is a darker shade, swiping the one back and forth, parang hindi siya ganun ka-evenly nag-a-apply, while the lighter one, madali lang siya i-apply, it's even. Hindi ko alam kung nagkakamali lang ako ng pang-amoy, pero pareho sila ng scent ni matte lipstick and din ni liquid lipstick. I just noticed that the sides of the swatches that I made, nagmamatch siya dun sa LTD or liquid lipsticks, kaya lang, I still don't think that this is going to be transfer-proof or smudge-proof. They sent me a couple of these EB Luxe lipsticks, and ito yung packaging guys. Ang napansin ko, pareho siya nung packaging ni L'Oreal Infallible, or not really Infallible, yung mga naunang lipsticks ni L'Oreal. Sabi sa packaging, drench your lips with luxurious colors, Ever Belena Luxe Lipstick. Its semi-satin finish contains vitamin E that is essential for achieving healthy-looking lips. This lipstick symbolizes edgy style and ultra-feminine strength. So here are the swatches of the 6 shades they sent me. Hindi ko alam kung ito na lahat yun guys, but all of them are satin lipsticks. Madali naman siyang i-apply. They glided at the back of my hands really well. Kaya lang guys, you do have to build the pigmentation. It will definitely require you to do retouches throughout the day. It smells fruity and para siyang lipstick na may lip balm na kasama. Now, if you are someone with chapped lips, magugustuhan mo siya kasi it definitely moisturizes the lips. Kasi guys, hindi naman lahat ng tao gusto matte. It's just that nauuso talaga siya ngayon. We're moving on to Nichido, and yes, I'm going to try my hand again sa kanilang Nichido Final Powder. Ito na-try ko siya before from my high school classmate na nagme-makeup. Nakatingin lang ako sa kanya. During that time, parang Johnson's Baby Powder lang ginagamit ko. And siya, ito yung ginagamit niya. So, na-try ko. During that time, since hindi naman ako nagpa-foundation, ang tingin ko lang talaga sa kanya ay pulbo. Now, I finally got my own Nichido Final Powder and kinuha ko si shade na Creamy Glow. Yung story is that I would want to get the ivory one, which is the most yellow undertone na setting powder. Kasi pag pumipila ko ng setting powder, parang mas bet ko si yellow kasi nakaka-brighten siya ng face. Kaya lang, si Ivory, it's yellow undertone, but it's the lightest one, and sobrang puti talaga niya sa akin. So, tingin ko guys, okay naman, diba? Tama naman yung shade na nakuha ko. Pero yun nga, this is a peachy undertone powder. Ginamit ko siya kanina, meron akong first impressions, and sa tingin ko, I'm going to stay with my Coty Airspun. This retails for, 150 pesos, and meron siyang 25 grams na laman. Tapos, si Coty Airspun is 575 pesos. Tapos, nakalimutan ko kung ilang grams, I think 60 grams. So, pwede na rin, mas marami pa rin laman si Coty Airspun. Kilala niyo naman ako guys, pag gumagawa ako ng aking base, I go with foundation, tapos concealer, and then setting powder. All of those, I just use the same sponge, same damp sponge. And this powder, I can say na hindi talaga siya pang damp sponge. More of like, mas maganda yung dry na sponge yung gamitin mo. Kasi, pagkalagay ko dito sa under eye ko, alam niyo parang meron kang isang buong kulay puti dito, tapos, pagka blend mo siya, hindi siya madali madaling i-blend. It was really a struggle to blend kasi nga damp siya, so nakadikit talaga siya sa face. So I highly suggest that if you're going to use this one as your setting powder, use a brush or use a dry sponge. Or sponge na konti lang talaga yung pagkadamp. Kasi dun sa Coty Airspun ko, hindi naman ako nagkaroon ng problema kahit sobrang damp yung sponge or kahit sobrang dami kong ilagay. Nabe-blend ko pa rin siya. But with this one, I had the difficulty of blending siguro dahil masyadong damp yung sponge ko. Do I like this one? Okay lang, it did the job. But to compare this to Laura Mercier, nasasabihin na pareho, sorry, but I don't think that it is the same thing. Since I love that powder for so long, alam na alam ko kung paano siya nag-work on my skin, whether gagamit ka ng dry sponge, damp sponge, brush, pero iba talaga yung experience when using that one. Kasi naman guys, hello, 150 pesos, tapos yun, maharli ka talaga, 1,000 plus, and kaya hindi ko siya laging ginagamit. It's because of the price. So I always use my Coty Airspun. If you're looking forward to using this one, why not try the Coty Airspun? Kasi parang ganun din yung price niya, kasi 575, 60 grams, tas ito 150, 25 grams. Yun nga lang guys, hindi madaling humanap ng Coty Airspun compared to this one which is available sa Watsons. Ang dami kong hanash doon. But next are tools from Nichido. I was really excited when I saw this ones kasi parang it's highly unlikely for them to come out with this one. Paulit-ulit yun. Ayun nga, I got the eyelash curler. Conventional one, but it does not look conventional. And then this one, na heated eyelash curler na hindi ko na maibalik ng maayos. Unahin natin si conventional eyelash curler. Katulad din siya ng regular eyelash curler mo. It's just that, wait. Ganyan siya, oh. Tapos ipipress mo lang ganyan para tumaas yung pang-curl mismo. And itong pang-curl, rubber siya or what? Hindi ko lang sure. Tapos everything is plastic yan. Ang natatakot lang ako, paano kung tipong, di ba pag plastic, pag nasasanay na laging ginaganyan, medyo hindi na siya like ganon yung pressure pag ginigrip mo. So, yun lang. But for 100 pesos, ang cute niya, diba? Hindi siya yung usual na itsura ng eyelash curler. I used this one earlier. Nag-curl naman yung lashes ko. Okay naman yung pagkaka-curl niya. It's just that it requires more effort sa pag-press sa kanya or pag-grip para ma-curl mo yung lashes. This heated eyelash curler retails for 268 pesos. Wala siyang kasama battery. Ako yung naglagay ng isang AAA na battery. And ang masasabi ko lang, nung tininay ko rin siya kanina, hindi to para sa mga nagmamadali na katulad ko pag nagagawa ng kanilang makeup kasi parang kung ito yung lashes mo, you do have to start right here sa base and then dahan-dahan mo siya. You also have to do this kind of like curling motion kasi kung idiniretso mo lang siya na ganun, didiretso lang din yung lashes. So, kailangan dahan-dahan siyang gumaganyan. And hindi siya para sa akin. Dahil lagi ako nagmamadali pag nagmi-makeup. Does it work? It does work but it requires time para maganda yung pagkaka-curl. Moving on to the brand Intuit, dito guys, naaliw ako kasi nung nakita ko siya, this reminded me of the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipsticks. Sa counter guys, there are 6 shades, kaya lang hindi ko sure kung yun na lahat ng shades, but I got 2 of them. I've already swatched them dun nga sa counter, but I'm going to show you. It comes with a doe foot wand applicator, and manipis siyang i-apply, yung consistency niya. This is in Rogue and Regal. Hindi ako nahirapan mag-apply. Both are really pigmented and kahit manipis lang yung pagkakalagay ko, kitang-kita na agad yung shade. The thing is, kahit dry na siya, at hinahawakan ko, dumidikit pa rin siya. Ayan o, nagtatransfer siya guys. And dumidikit talaga siya sa aking finger. So ayun, hindi nga siya transfer proof and smudge proof dahil wet wipes lang natanggal agad. Ayan. Moving on to my next purchase, this is something from Features and Shades. So, si Fanny Serrano pala guys, it's now Features and Shades. I got her 2-way cake with SPF 35 PA+++. Nakalagay na siya sa box, pero meron pa rin siyang sariling plastic. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ganun. You have to press right here, and then you get the powder, a mirror, tapos, meron pa siya sa ilalim na sponge. And I got the shade with the most yellow undertone in it. This is in Silk. And ako kasi guys, na-try ko na si Fanny Serrano before, yung kanilang 2-way cake. And I love that one. As in, sobrang sulit yung binabayaran mo dati na parang 400 pesos ba yun o 395. Basta hindi pa siya kasing mahal na ngayon. Kasi 525 na siya. I don't remember paying 525 for this one noon. But baka ibang formulation, I don't really know. So, sobrang yellow nito, nai-imagine ko na sa under eye ko siya ilalagay. Ayan. I love putting yellow powder dito sa aking under eyes. Parang highlight na din. It just looks fresh and nakaka-brighten talaga siya. It says here made in Taiwan and I am sincerely hoping that yung kanyang quality is just the same as before or even better since mas mahal siya. Yung mga susunod ko naman na ipapakita, they were all sent to me by Cosmetics Unlimited and from before, nagustuhan ko yung kanilang blush, highlight, and contour palette. I think that's very sulit for 500 pesos. 6 powders yung makukuha mo. Going to start with the only tool that they sent me. This is their Detail Makeover Black Pamper Blender. Para sa sponge na damp, malaki to guys. I cannot help but compare this to my Beauty Blender Pro kasi siya lang yung kamukhang-kamukha niya. Very similar in shape, pero parehong damp, mas malaki pa rin si Detail Makeover from Cosmetics Unlimited. But when you squeeze both, mas malambot pa rin talaga si Beauty Blender Pro. Ibig sabihin, much denser itong si Cosmetics Unlimited. Looking naman sa texture, parang mas maraming pore si Beauty Blender. Earlier, when I applied my foundation, I used this one from Detail Makeover. And yung in-apply ko na foundation, it's the L'Oreal Pro Glow, which is also included in this haul. Papakita ko mamaya. Pero sa totoo lang, natitigasan ako sa kanya. As in, pag tinatap mo siya, naririnig mo na, ayan o, but this one, hindi ko alam kung ako lang yun o weird lang ako, pero mas matigas talaga siya. And medyo nahihirapan ako sa totoo lang kasi pag idinidikit mo siya sa face mo, it doesn't really conform to the contours of the face. Parang ipinupush niya lang. Si Beauty Blender, parang mas nakadikit siya sa skin. I do not suggest to use this one sa foundation na silicone or very slippery kasi kanina yung foundation, nung ina-apply ko siya, parang namumove siya since this is very dense. So, ang ending guys, talagang ginamit ko pa rin si Beauty Blender para maganda yung finish ng foundation. I can imagine myself using this sponge with yung mga sticky foundations or yung mabibigat na foundations, but never with foundations that are silicone and slippery on the skin. Kasi lalo siyang dudulas. Every time that I push my foundation sa skin with this one, nakikita ko yung bakas ng sponge. Or dahil nasanay lang din talaga ako kay Beauty Blender Pro. Pero sa price, of course, mahal talaga si Beauty Blender. Now, if you have tried AOA sponges, they're very much similar. Yung pagka-smooth ng kanilang labas, tapos yung pagpe-press mo sa kanila or pag-squeeze, ganun din yung effort. So similar. Next item from the same brand are their Detail Make Brow Mascara, and I use the medium shade for my brows today. Blonde, light brown, and brown. Sa akin, ang ginamit ko yung gitna para sure lang kasi parang sobrang light nito. Ito naman parang sobrang pula. Pero itong si light brown, sa tingin ko, sakto lang naman yung shade for my brow. I do have to warn you that when you remove the wand off of the tube, tanggalan mo siya ng product kasi sobra yung product na nasa 1 for 1 application or even 2 applications. Itong mascara niya guys, I just use this to apply a little bit on my brows and then gumagamit ako ng clean as pulley para i-distribute yung product. And what I also love about this, since yung aking brow hair is unruly kung san-san talaga siya pumupunta and mahaba siya, I do not trim. Sinishave ko lang yung ilalim na yan. When already dry, it does make the brow hair stay in place. Itong dulo kasi na to, lagi siyang bumabagsak. Pero ayan, mukha naman siyang tamed today. So this one guys, I highly recommend. Next, I have the Detail Flutter Lengthening and Volumizing Waterproof Mascara. That's such a long name, pero kulay black siya and ito yung wand niya. Ayan, as you can see, yung wand na bebend siya reminds me of the Benefit na mascara wands. Pero yung packaging niya, alam niyo kung ano naalala ko sa kanya? Yung pinakauna kong Holy Grail mascara, which is from CoverGirl. Parang Lash Blast ata yung pangalan nun and kulay orange. But this one is matte black and then pink. I used this earlier on my lashes. It did lengthen, not so much of the volumizing part. Yung waterproof niya, hindi ko rin na-test kasi nga ngayon ko lang siya ginamit. Pero pinatungan ko pa rin talaga siya ni Hair & Make. The thing is, kahit na nakaka-lengthen siya, hindi niya naka-curl yung lashes. Nag-curl ako kanina bago ko siya ilagay pero napansin ko na medyo bumababa pa rin siya. Yung hinahanap ko sa kanya, it doesn't make the curl stay. Yun nga, it doesn't fan out my lashes like my Hair & Make na nakaganyan talaga siya. If you already have curled lashes and naturally na sila na nakaganyan, this one will be perfect for you, lalo na nagle-lengthen siya. One thing that I also noticed, sineseparate niya yung lashes, maybe because of the plastic bristles or rubber bristles from this one. Next, I have their new blushers housed in this packaging. Mukha siyang MAC, diba guys? Detail Blue Matte Blush. Pigmented, long-lasting, and mineral. Ah, okay, mineral siya. And they sent me 4 shades. Ito yung mga swatch ng mga shades na sinend nila. And from them all, ang magagamit ko lang sa tingin ko is yung pinakauna and then yung pinaka nasa taas. Yung dalawang nasa gitna, guys, masyadong bright para sa akin. From the swatches, we have Innocent, Intelligent, Independent, and Influential. So yung gusto ko, si Innocent and si Influential. Itong si Influential na shade, which is this one right here, I can use this for a little bit of contouring. Kaya lang medyo may pagka-red siya ng slight. If you have medium to dark skin tone, pwede mo siyang gamitin sa somewhat of a contour. Pero pag fair ang skin tone mo, do not attempt. Kasi masyado siyang pigmented for you. While this blush, I see myself using it. It looks fresh, radiant, and nakaka-blooming yung kanyang feels. Anong feels sa pinagsasasabi ko? Pero this contains 5 grams sa kanyang pan. Very much like a MAC blush, yung kanyang packaging. Parang mas matte lang yung packaging ni Detail Makeover. Next, we have their Simply Matte lipsticks. Again, from Detail Makeover, and ito yung packaging niya. Sa taas, you can see what shade shade you get. And then, ayan, parang matte din yung kanyang packaging. Sinendan na rin ako ng mga nauna nilang shades. And these are their new shades na in-out nila. Hindi ko pa tapos itry or hindi ko pa natatry lahat ng mga una. We have Deepy, Angry, Touchy, and Sexy. Sa lahat ng yan, ang napapansin ko, pigmented siya but I can still see my skin peeking through. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya like full coverage. Una ko siyang ina-apply since siguro it's matte, medyo kailangan ko mag-tug sa skin. Moving on to the next brand, akala ko talaga Korean brand sila pero Thai brand pala siya na formulated in Korea. And I wasn't able to attend their event for this AA line kaya sinend na lang nila sa akin. I'm going to give you my impressions on this one because na-try ko na siya when I went to Baguio. First one that I tried is the Cathedral AA Matte Powder Cushion Oil Control SPF 50 PA+++. So SPF 50 parang hindi mo na kailangan mag-sunblock sa ilalim pero kung OC ka pa rin, mag-apply ka na lang. They sent me the shade number 23 Natural Beige pero yung pinakauna ko talagang trinay guys is the sample that they also sent me in number 21 and I think that's the perfect shade for me. Sabi ng friend ko na nag-attend dun sa event, it does oxidize but this is how the cushion looks like. Ang ganda ng packaging niya, nakakaaliw because it's very colorful. Ayan, hindi ko pa ito natatry. Ang trinay ko lang are the samples. Nagustuhan ko talaga si number 21 of this same product kasi pagka-apply mo sa kanya, no need to set. There is coverage and meron na siyang sunblock. Parang isang lagayan lang sa face. I can say that it is a cushion for oily skin and yun talaga yung hinahanap ko, a cushion for oily skin. Yung tipong pagkalagay mo wala ka nang gagawin, hayaan mo na lang siya because pwede na siya. If you are looking for a cushion for oily skin, I would highly recommend this one, lalo na kung tamad kang mag-apply ng sunblock and nagmamadali ka lagi sa umaga. Sabi sa akin ng friend ko na umattend ng event, it's anti-aging and anti-acne. I'm not really sure about that. Pero yun nga, I was really impressed. The only downside that I find with this one, na katulad din ng ibang cushion, is that meron talaga siyang white cast, gray cast na nakukuha mo sa mga cushions. I can point that to having yung high content ng SPF or ng titanium dioxide. Dito kasi guys, SPF 50, mataas talaga siya. Since I am very oily, nag-oil pa rin naman ako at the end of the day, pero kung iisipin mo yung effort na nilagay mo sa pag-apply nito, sulit na sulit. Tapos yun yung tipong tissue lang, natatanggal naman yung oil. Next, we have this Cathedral AA Automatic Aura Cream and this is in the shade number 23 Natural Beige. Tama yung shade niya. Now, hindi ko alam kung bakit dito sa isa number 21 ako and dito number 23. So, please do not rely on one shade range kasi magkaiba siya ng shading dito sa dalawang products na to. A high SPF of 45 PA+++. So, kung medyo nagmamadali ka na kahit hindi na mag-sunblock. I also love this product guys. Katulad di cushion, meron siyang coverage. But the main difference between these two, ito sobrang matte naman niya. Ito naman guys, it's luminous. Pansin ko lang dito sa number 23 shade ni Aura Cream, kitang-kita yung gray cast niya. Hindi siya sinend sa akin, but it's the 3D Face Forward Nefertiti Contour Kit from the same brand, Cathedral, and this retails for 299 pesos. This is what I'm wearing on my face right now in the shade Cleopatra Secret. There are 3 shades dun sa counter na pinuntahan ko. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this palette in Cleopatra Secret is somewhat yung nasa pinakagitna ng 3 shades. And ayan siya. Konting-konti lang yung nilagay ko, especially the contour. Pero hindi siya mukhang contour. For me, it applies like a bronzer. Pasensya na, ang dumi na ng likod ng kamay ko. Pero this is the contouring shade, which looks like a bronzer nga. Tapos yung kanyang blush, which is a luminous blush, pag ginaganyan-ganyan mo, meron siyang parang orange na shimmers. Tapos a very subtle highlight that you can use for everyday. For me, for 299 pesos, sulit na siya kasi 3 yung powder niya. Kaya lang yung mirror, parang hindi mo naman magagamit. Again guys, I use this for my bronzer. Tapos naglagay pa ako ng contour from the Anastasia Contour Kit. And then this one is my highlight. Very subtle as you can see. Tapos yung aking blush. One of the reasons also kung bakit ko siya binili dahil kamukha nung blush si Nars Orgasm pag nasa pan. Pero pag in-apply mo, medyo. The next product, we have this LA Girl Pro Face HD Definition Matte Pressed Powder. I am in the shade Creamy Natural and walang tester na available. So, inay ko lang kung ito yung tamang shade for me. Tingnan natin. Hopefully, it is. Feeling ko okay naman siya. Ayan. So, in here, you get the powder. Tapos, sa loob, meron pa siyang mirror. And then, it also comes with a sponge. Originally, hindi talaga ito yung bibilihin ko. I'm looking for the LA Girl na HD din na foundation, yung bago. Kaya lang kasi, guys, hindi ko talaga siya pinansin kasi akala ko hindi siya authentic kasi wala pa ako naririnig na kahit na anong reviews about that foundation. Pero, totoo pala siya. And pagbalik ko sa dollar store, wala na available. Ubus na yung stock. Abroad, it's $10. Pero, syempre, mas mahal dito sa atin. So, gusto ko siyang tinatry kung talagang mako-compare ko siya sa Makeup Forever na HD or Ultra HD foundation. Sa Maybelline counter naman, I only got one item. Ito binili ko, tapos yung isa sinend sa akin. Hindi kasi ako naka-attend ng event nito. Unahin na natin si The Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. And, syempre, matagal na to sa ibang bansa, kaya lang sa atin, bago lang. Ay, okay. Akala ko, dalawa yung wand niya sa loob, kasi parang mukhang dalawa yung wand. Pwede dito and dito. Pero dito pa lang pala siya binubuksan. Ayan, this is the one. Flexible yung kanyang tip, and yun nga napansin ko, layo-layo talaga yung bristles. But it says here that it's waterproof, and I have yet to try. Sa totoo lang, may kamahalan tong mascara na to. From Maybelline, usually yung mga mascara nila, mga nasa 199, or dati parang 300. Pero ito, 459 pesos. Kailangan maganda talaga siya. So this is the Maybelline Hyper Ink Liquid Liner, and ang sabi nila, this is very black. Oh my goodness. Nahirapan ako mag-apply sa kanya kasi I don't have a steady hand, and hindi naman talaga ako naglalay. Ay, lalo na to guys, yung kanyang tip, it's very flexible. So, kung hindi steady yung hand mo, talagang hindi ka makakagawa ng tamang line. Pero, I do not like it when I line my eyes, hindi dahil sa hindi lang ako marunong. Pero kahit iba yung naglaline ng eyes ko, for me, it looks like my eyes are even bigger than it already is. Nagmumukha akong mature and matapang pag nakaline yung eyes ko. Kanya-kanyang preference lang naman yan. Pero yun nga, this eyeliner I think is geared towards those who already has a steady hand. We're moving on to L'Oreal, and this one is not locally available yet, pero meron ng mga online resellers. I asked my sister to buy from me sa Shopee, and I got the shade 202 Creamy Natural for this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. It says here that it has a radiant finish and targeted towards normal to dry skin. Kasi daw hydrating siya, pero hindi ko kinaya. Up to 24 hours daw tong foundation na to. Hindi ko alam kung gaano katotoo yun, pero ngayon pa lang nagkakarak na siya sa gilid ng nose ko. I do not know if it's this foundation or dahil hindi ganun kaayos yung set ni Nichido Final Powder. Coverage is medium, almost to a medium. Texture is airlight. Totoo naman guys, nung in-apply ko, hindi siya mabigat sa face. It doesn't feel too sticky, pero dumidikit pa rin yung fingers ko, and yung finish na is somewhat luminous. Mali lang siguro yung nakuha kong shade kasi nung ina-apply ko siya, parang grayish yung dating ni 202 sa akin. Siguro pwede pa ako maghanap ng something that has more yellow in it. Cleaning the back of my hands para mag-swatch, pero nabura na si Maybelline na eyeliner. Now, ito yung gusto kong gawa ng first impression from L'Oreal, kaya hindi ko pa siya tinatry. This is the L'Oreal Matte Magic 12-Hour Bright Matte Foundation, and sabi sa akin, dun sa counter ay bago daw siya. It retails for 400 pesos. It contains the Volcanic Perlite Infusion, at hindi ko alam kung ano yon, and it's the first bright matte foundation from L'Oreal Paris, matte without the flat. 12-hour bright mattity, shower fresh sensation. Thanks to the natural powerful sebum absorbent volcanic perlite complex, and magically absorb skin oil and shine for a lasting shine-free mattity. Oh wow, it's non-comedogenic, so pwede siya sa mga tao na acne prone like me. Ano sa tingin nyo, gagawin ko ba to? Kung hindi, gagamitin ko na because I'm excited to use this one. Anything that says matte in it, gusto kong itry. Other than yung packaging na may pump, parang gusto ko na rin yung packaging na ganito, squeezy tube, kasi alam mong mauubos mo talaga siya or masasaid mo dahil nga naka-squeezy tube siya. I have in here products from the L'Oreal Infallible line, and medyo may katagalan na siya sa counters. Hindi ko alam kung bakit recently lang siya nilaunch. We have the Infallible Lipsticks, this Infallible 24-Hour Foundation, which is kapamilya ni Pro Glow, nung pinakita ko kanina, Infallible Pro Glow. We have this Infallible Set and Spray, and lastly, we have this one na Infallible Pro Matte 16-Hour Powder. If you haven't watched my review for this foundation yet, I'm going to put it in the description box below. And if you're also wondering kung anong shade ko, I am in 120 Vanilla. Tapos ito namang powder, I've already tried this as well. Hindi ko na siya i-open. I think na-include ko na rin siya sa aking recent video. But it's true that it is matte and meron siyang coverage. I am in the shade 100 Porcelain. Itong si spray na try ko na rin siya, and ito ang pinakaunang makeup extender setting spray na nagland dito sa Philippines, na locally available and hindi siya mahirap hanapin. Okay naman siya guys. It does help. Ayoko lang talaga nung scent niya. Also yung kanyang spray, medyo malalaki siya lumalabas, pero ang ginagawa ko na lang, inilalayo ko siya sa face. Makeup setting spray ko talaga na ginagamit is this Urban Decay Sleek Makeup Setting Spray. Tapos, hindi siya available dito. Kailangan bibili ka pag pupunta ka na ibang bansa or magpapabili ka sa mga personal shoppers online. If I were to choose between the two, honestly, I still go for the Urban Decay one kasi dito talaga nararamdaman ko yung difference. Medyo kailangan mo lang masanay kasi pag spray mo, medyo mafe-feel mo na parang talagang may thin mask na para nagtatighten yung face, pero pagkatapos naman nun, okay naman na. Like, natatanggal naman yung ganong feeling. This infallible spray, wala ka naman makukuhang ganong effect kasi mas lightweight siya, pero mas nagtatagal yung makeup ko with this UD1. These are the L'Oreal Infallible Lipsticks in the shade Resilient Resin. Ipapakita ko na lang, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. And this is Refined Ruby. So, the reason why I did not swatch this one on this video is because nagsistain siya. Yung tipong naligo ka na tapos na-scrub mo siya, may konti pa rin matitira na stain, and ayoko na madagdagan yung pasa ko dito sa kabilang side na mukhang pasa din dahil nagsistain talaga siya. Okay din to guys, lalo na dun sa mga nagtatrabaho sa office na ayaw ng retouch ng retouch. Okay, last but not the least, yung sinend sa akin ni Calm Cosmetics. First, we have their lashes, and kilala nyo naman ako guys, hindi talaga ako naglalagay ng lashes gaano dahil ayoko lang yung feeling na may suot na lashes, and okay na rin ako kahit paano dun sa itsura ng aking lashes. We have individuals, and then they also sent me yung iba-ibang style ng kanilang 100% human hair lashes. Naku, wala pala dito yung trinay ko, pero nagustuhan ko siya in the style, I think, DW. Kasi pag nakalagay siya dito sa ibabaw ng mga roots ng lashes mo, feeling mo wala kang suot na faux lashes. Ang gaan-gaan lang niya, tapos invisible siya or invisible yung band. So, kung hindi ka ganun kagaling mag-apply nung faux lashes, hindi mapapansin kung saan mo ipinato. Before, ito rin yung ginagamit ko. I don't ever use yung mga ganitong lashes kasi feeling ko parang masyado siya makapal for me, and mas magaan sa feeling talagang individual. But they are from the brand Cara Eyelashes na dinidistribute, I think, ng Calm Cosmetics. Siyempre guys, pag nagmamadali tayo, this will take time, pero ito isang lagay mo lang pa. Now with those lashes, they also gave me this Cara Eyelashes, the premium eyelash adhesive na waterproof and clear daw siya. And last but not the least is this very squishy na silicone sponge. Ang sarap yung pindot-pindutin, pero yung alam ko na original is from Molly Cosmetics, and ayan yung itsura niya. Naku, nakita nyo na to sa karamihan ng mga nag-dry, and ang sarap niyang pindutin. Ano yun? Amoy kisses. Alam niyo, nilalaro bata kayo? Ano ba talaga yung scent niya? Hindi ko alam guys, pero nababanguhan ako. And alam nyo ba, na parang ayoko na lang siyang itry kasi yung nakikita kong mga reviews, nakakita na ako na reviews before, hindi daw siya worth it. Pero, let's see. Sayang din naman. Before I end this haul, pumili ako ng mga items that I think is a must try. Unang-una si Cathedral na AA Matte Powder Cushion. For matte in detail, I have the Make Brow Mascara, and of course, yung kanilang matte blush in the shade Innocent. From Ever Belena, we have the LTD lipstick and yung kanilang bagong shade ng matte lipsticks, which is in Dusky Rose and then Mink Mauve. And lastly, from L'Oreal, yung kanilang Infallible lipsticks. So that is it for my first ever haul video for 2017. Sana nag-enjoy kayo. And I also gave my thoughts dun sa mga na-try ko na. Now, if I have items in this haul na na-curious kayo, let me know in the comment section below para magawa natin siya ng first impressions review or ng review. I hope this helps, and if you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching! Bye!